Little Filipino kid sings like an angel, loudly crying face. Dizzy golden buzzer moment stops the show. The bright stage lights of America's Got Talent shone down on a nervous 10-year-old boy named Mateo as he stepped forward, clutching a worn notebook filled with song lyrics. He wasn't the tallest or flashiest contestant, and his tattered sneakers and hand-me-down clothes made him stand out in the polished sea of performers. Yet, behind his wide, hopeful eyes was a voice so pure and full of emotion that it could make even the hardest hearts soften. Mateo had grown up in a small coastal village in the Philippines, where life was simple but often harsh. His mother worked long hours washing clothes for neighbors, and his father, a fisherman, was out at sea before dawn, returning only when the sun dipped low on the horizon. Mateo spent most of his days helping his younger siblings with schoolwork and chores, sneaking moments to sing by the sea, imagining a world where his voice could carry hope farther than the waves. Music was his secret gift, a light in a life filled with responsibility and struggle. When Mateo was discovered by a local talent scout, he hesitated. The thought of performing on a stage larger than any he had ever seen terrified him. But his mother knelt beside him one evening, her hands rough from work yet gentle as she held his face. "Your voice," she said softly, "it's a gift not just for us, but for the world. Sing, Mateo. Sing for hope." And so, here he was, standing before millions of viewers, his heart racing, the audience buzzing with anticipation. He closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and began to sing. From the first note, the auditorium fell silent. Mateo's voice floated like a gentle breeze, tender yet powerful, wrapping itself around every listener. The judge's eyes widened, Simon Cowell's stern expression softening almost imperceptibly. Mateo didn't just sing the song, he told a story, of love, struggle, and unwavering hope. He sang of children who go to bed hungry, of parents who sacrifice endlessly, and of the dreams that light up the darkest nights. Each note was a whisper of resilience, each crescendo a call to kindness. Halfway through, an unexpected moment shook the stage. Mateo's younger sister, whom he had brought secretly to the audition, could no longer hold back her tears. She ran to the stage, and Mateo's eyes filled with surprise and emotion. Instead of faltering, he smiled, and the two siblings sang together, their voices intertwining beautifully. It was unscripted, imperfect, and utterly human. A moment that touched everyone present. The audience rose to their feet, cheering, some openly weeping, moved by the raw honesty of their performance. By the time the last note lingered in the air, a hush fell over the room, as if the world itself were holding its breath. The judges were stunned, speechless for a few heartbeats. Then, in an act of pure, uncontainable admiration, Simon Cowell pressed the golden buzzer. Confetti rained down like golden stars, and Mateo hugged his sister tightly, tears streaming down both their faces. "You've changed the air in this room," Simon whispered, his voice choked with emotion. "And maybe the hearts of millions beyond it." After the show, Mateo's story went viral, not just for his voice but for the quiet bravery and kindness that defined him. Donations poured in to support his family, providing educational opportunities and stability. Yet Mateo remained humble, using his newfound platform not for fame, but to help other children in need, singing at fundraisers and encouraging others to chase their dreams despite obstacles. His journey became a reminder that greatness doesn't always come with glitz or grandeur. Sometimes, it comes from a small child singing by the sea, carrying a voice that reflects the love, sacrifices, and hopes of a family, and through that voice, touching the lives of the world. Mateo's story resonated far beyond the stage. It was a testament to the power of music, compassion, and the human spirit. In the end, Mateo taught everyone watching that talent alone can impress, but it's the heart behind it that transforms. He showed that kindness, courage, and selflessness are as important as any performance, and that even a single act of sharing one's gift can ripple outward in unimaginable ways. The boy who once sang quietly by the waves became a symbol of hope, proving that even the smallest voice, when lifted with love, can stop a show, change lives, and leave a world inspired. And in that moment, Mateo wasn't just a contestant, he was a reminder that angels walk among us, often disguised as children with nothing but a song and a heart full of light.